up, everyone? Bowman Blaster Player 4. Let's go. This includes free PSA grading. Guys, I have the player list linked in our chat. It's going to take me about, I'd say, 28 minutes to open. So if you guys are hanging out at work, got about 28 minutes before we start. Yeah, absolutely. Well, our videos have time, so I look at the video timers all the time. So I have an actual timer by the second on OBS. So that's what I usually use. So long as we're full, that is. If we're not full and I'm like pre-opening, then sometimes, you know, it still takes me 28 minutes. But if I have to stop and kill the break, print the sheets, update the player list, and everything there. How do you think I know my timings? And I'm usually pretty accurate. So long as the cards aren't like bold or anything, it's usually not as bad. I mean, I could kick it up a notch, really. If I really wanted to, maybe like 25 minutes, maybe. Maybe. The problem is I don't like doing that because in this flap right here, kills. Like every time when I have to dig this out, it's like you have to like shove these fingers or you have to shove your thumb and then it always like just cuts you. That's why I hate ripping retail. So if you look at like where my nails is, it's always fucked up. I always got like hangnails and stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's fast. He's fast. I'm not as fast as Hawk. His dexterity is major rager. He's fast. I might be faster now that he doesn't rip anymore. Nah, I don't know. But nobody, hey, I will say this, Rainieri. Nobody did full case blasters. I don't think we ever did full case 40-box blasters. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on baseball. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we've ever done on any channel 40-box cases. We did 20-box. We used to do half cases. We never did full case, to my memory. Maybe full case megas, but that's 20 as well. Thank you, Fire Cards. Yeah, today, guys, you guys got me for, you know, the next 3.5 hours full. So we should be able to squeeze out at least about two breaks, plus be close on a third break within that time frame. Yeah, retail takes us a lot longer because of the 40. The 40 boxes is tough. We used to do 10-box blasters, 20-box blasters on baseball. I don't know what it was before my time here. Maybe they did do full case blasters. I have no clue. But I've just never done it on any channel. Because obviously with Panini products, we did 20-box blasters and stuff, sure. Yeah, watch. So like when I open it here, it's always recessed. This one's not recessed, like notice it pops up. But sometimes you'll see it like deep like this. Then you're like forced to like push it. And then you have to flip the flap open. But then usually you're coming in with your thumb, so I'll rip my thumb doing that. And then whoop. Yes, for now. So I have just an FYI, Kaboom. I do have. Yeah, you guys never did. Yeah, so yeah, I've timed myself very consistently on ripping 40 boxes of this stuff. This Bowman, aside from the fact that there's a shit ton of paper, it's actually the easiest retail I've ever opened. The packs are actually much easier. They're not as like tight as Topps Chrome was. So that does make it a lot easier on myself too. There is. Yeah, so kaboom. I do have a color list that we completed yesterday. I'm probably not going to do the colors until probably Monday is my guess. So the problem, just to give you kind of a, just to kind of give you a, yeah. See, Rainieri and I are really different. Anyway, sorry, before I even cut off kaboom. Kaboom, the biggest problem with the color breaks is just an FYI, just so you guys know, it's 27 spots on this break, which it isn't crazy, but just keep in mind it is less spots than a 30 spot NBA break. And there's going to be certain spots such as the base paper, the base NIL and the base NBA paper would be a spot. I'm going to have to overprice the autograph spots because we've averaged at least 4 autographs a blaster case when the usual average is 2, the usual. So we're getting double the autographs in every single case. Plus, on top of that, we're going to have to overprice spots like the reptilian because the reptilian hits like insane crazy. And then I can't really separate too much of the color spots is the problem. Because we're going to average about, what, 20 colors a case, something like that. So, minus the red rookies, the refractors, like that. The science of opening a blast. You know, I'll be honest with you, I hate ripping the retail boxes. I don't mind showing retail all day long. I mind ripping it open. Ask anybody that has to rip retail. They'll tell you the same thing. It just sucks. So that was 10 boxes, 7 minutes. So right now I'm on pace. It's 7 minutes and 48 seconds by the time you hear me say this. So yeah, I'm on pace for a 28-minute opening. Yeah, but usually I'll get interrupted. That's why I'm not doing the refunds and stuff, guys. Unless I'm like just waiting for a break to fill, I could probably help you out with it. Anything crazy come out of that 5K, sir? I know, I was shocked that you were up. I was hoping before I jumped on my phone, because you know me, I really try hard not to stay on my phone or anything like that. But that's why I was telling people, I was like, I have no clue what time Jags is coming on. I was like, I have no clue. I was like, I'm assuming it's in the morning, but I didn't even look at my phone yet. So I put that shit on the charger first thing in the morning usually, so. Full case random color blaster. No, because in the spots would still be expensive. Trust me, it sucks. It took me, how long, guys, on Topps Chrome Football, how long did it take me to do the list, guys? It took me about 9 hours to do the player list because I can't, and same thing for this Bowman, but not as long. I think this Bowman only took me about 3.5 hours. I can't really use the same exact list as you guys. That's the problem. So I actually have to kind of do it from scratch. Because like, there's no super fractors. There's only insert supers, and then there's platinum one-of-ones for this portion. So it just changes the pricing so differently. But before, give me like an hour, boom, done, you know. Now it's like, oh. Topps Chrome Football effed me up, though. That one was the hardest. Without the Legends checklist, without the Hall of Fame checklist. Oh, that messed me up big time. 16 boxes, and I'm officially at 11 minutes right now. Perfect. 5-caser number 3 when Jags gets on. So maybe about 10 o'clock-ish, guys. You guys are just joining us on this channel, guys. We are ripping. The primary focus for today is all-day Bowman full case blasters for basketballs. It includes PSA grading, guys, for certain criterias. Essentially, any rookie number to 50 or less. For your top NIL guys, Caleb Wilson. We saw gold Cam Boozer last night. That was pretty sick. That was actually really awesome. Any of your Legends autographs, Shea, Ant-Man, LeBron. All of your Legends is graded. Any SSP, your animes, and your GPKs out of this set is all included grading. We cover the upcharges. So if we had a 1-of-1 platinum, we'll take care of it, even if it's, you know, the $600 grading tier. We take care of it. We cover it. That Con Canipple, that might be one of those $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 grading kind of cards, depending on the grade, obviously. That could be like a $5,000 grade right there. Most likely about 1,000 or 2,000 maybe, I think, but I've never graded a 6-figure card, or, you know, as a matter of fact, I've never graded a 5-figure card, so I couldn't tell you guys that. I've never had the privilege of contacting PSA about a 5-figure card. Does anybody know what a 5-figure card costs to grade? Genuinely curious. $24 boxes in 14 minutes, and I'm at 45 seconds. That pack took me too long. This pack took me 2 seconds. This pack took me 3 seconds. 24 boxes in $14.59. Yeah. Actually, this might be the fastest I've opened. Pretty sure I could open the rest of this in under 10 minutes. No, not at all. Because it was 7 minutes for 8 boxes. I should be at 21 minutes right now. I guess I was distracted. Try to be consistent right now. I have 30 or 40 of you in the live. Has anybody not graded a 5-figure card before? I guess I'm not the only one then. I'm really curious on the price. Because usually anything after 10 grand, it tells you have to contact them. But I believe anything above 10 grand, I think it's 1,000. I think it's 1,000, I believe. Okay, guys, I definitely lied. I'm going to get this one done pretty much in record time. 17 minutes on the dot. Morning. You're early today. Yeah. One break, 1 5 roll. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Oh no, just lots of paper. These guarantee are like 8-hour shorts. There's no way. Oh, actually, shouldn't be 8-hour shorts because the base isn't too bad. The paper is all like one spot, but it still kind of has to be separated in a sense.
And you keep you busy.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Takes you like an hour and a half each one, like start to finish.
One box.
One case, because by the time like it maybe takes about an hour 10 minutes to show, but then doing the PSA, dropping the box off, replacing the box, changing the trash, because there's just so much.
Taking naps in the morning.
Yeah, no naps. We are at 21 minutes and 22 seconds. I'll be honest, this is probably the fastest I've ever opened last year's. Should be done in about 24 minutes. I win! And you said I'm slowing down. Come on. Oh, that one didn't rip nice, but... $23 minutes flat. Wow. 23 minutes flat. Okay, that's a record. I think I could probably get it. I think if I went faster, I think I can probably get it down to like 21. I don't know that I could get it down faster than that. Twenty-three. Well, I mean, it depends. Yeah, I'm looking at the actual like video timer on my computer. All right, number 5's down to 38. Number 6 is down to 85, and then number 7 is down to 118. So keep attacking. Take your PSAs. We got 50 in the room. So that will be next. What's up, Millie? I got logged out of the website. So take your guys' 5s, guys. Take your 5s. That's next. Take your 5s. That's next. That's down to 38, so we can kind of go right into it, guys. This is 4. Good luck. Oh, morning specials. Okay, morning specials. Okay. Couple of flags to start, both on the paper and the chrome. Reptilian of Jalen Suggs. Ace flag. Still don't see the relation. Second Reptilian is Juju Watkins. Haley Swain. Jeremiah Fears. Xavier Lee. Reptilian of Shepherd. Sumfi. We hit her kind of pretty much in every case on the Reptilian. Jasper. Dirk. Here's a Wemby. Trey Johnson. Caleb Wilson on the first chrome. And a true blue. It's Michael Porter Jr. on the true blue. It's our first true blue of the day. Reptilian of Wilkinson. Green paper, no auto. It's Jared Allen to 99 on the paper. Average about 2 papers for that there. No, there's kaboom. There's really no deals right now. Maybe on like a kill, sure. Maybe on like a kill, sure. Sarah Williams. Especially on like release, especially with like our grading that we're doing. I know Backer cut in all fairness, I know Backer cut deals yesterday. I'm not gonna sit here in front, but that's Backer. That's Backer. He can do what he wants. It's his company. Denny on the Reptilian. Civil. Reptilian. There's a McLaughlin. Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys know when I can. You guys absolutely know when I can. Again, if there's a kaboom, if there's a kill that I can offer, or if there's like that, if it's like that really last break that we're trying to squeeze out, and I absolutely gotta do it, I much rather do it than make the break wait until the next day. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cornelison? I'm Cornelison. I have a feeling you typed something else in, but all I see with the paper spot and NIL spot, so I don't see anything else that you said. If I'm missing something, let me know. OG. McLaughlin again. Sub Legend Chase. Honestly, they've been really solid. Seems like it seems like, and again, there's no, oh, yeah, yes. I didn't know what you were referring to, Cornelison. It seems like Chase, at least in my opinion, and again, this is only my 4th case, so I'm not going to talk like I know the product in and out. But we did hit a shade. It seems like every single case has at least 4 autographs. Every single case has at least 2 paper number cards. The rest is chrome numbered cards, which is nice. And we haven't seen any SSPs. We haven't seen any of the case hits yet. And then on top of all of that, seems like you'll get at least 1 fairly decent auto. So we've seen Jace Richardson. We've seen, it seems like one on card almost a case. Last case we had Shea Gilgeous True Green. So that's an exclusive for the Blasters, a True Green to 99, just like old school Bowman, right? Bowman Green was always a retail exclusive. Pero, so the Shea yesterday was live. It's on card. Haven't seen any like super premium colors yet. Haven't seen any platinums, no blacks. There's a green reptilian as I say that. And that's a chrome autograph to 99. Good luck. Out of Ole Miss, it's Bundalo on the green reptilian autograph. And no offense, I believe this is my first reptilian auto that I've hit. That's an exclusive. We've hit the green shimmer autos. We've hit the true green autos. I think that's my first green reptilian autograph. The shimmer is the hardest. The shimmer is actually harder than the reptilian, believe it or not. The shimmer is the hardest according to the odds. What's up, Vincinium? Good morning. How many monsters did you hit yesterday? Speaking of Shea, Kanipo on a base. A Brave. Scoot. There's a Scoot. Nice. Yeah, ironically, I hit a Shea Green auto yesterday. Backer hit a base of Shea. But for the price that we pay, like, yeah, lots of paper. Bowman always has lots of paper. Everything does ship, yes. We have a separate paper spot, so it makes that portion of the ship much easier. I was telling everybody it's going to be like an 8-hour sort. I did forget myself that the paper spots are its own spots. Yeah, all cards are going to ship. Doing the paper spots made a lot more sense, though, because we don't have to physically sort. We have to sort the paper, but not entirely. Because we have to sort it. Nope, hell no. I was at first, Rainieri, but then that was taking me, it was taking me like an hour and 20 minutes to break. Doing it now the way I'm doing it, I saved like another 15 minutes. Which, that's huge. That's big time for me. All right, stack number 2. Good luck. And man, I hit this is the second time I'm hitting his auto. Is it Tonje on the base autograph? Base chrome auto. Jalen Johnson on the Reptilian. Sarah Strong. A green chrome does not have ink. Sellers on a true green. The paper spots is a great spot to pick up, though, honestly. The paper spot is a pretty sharp spot. Takes work, but it's like a guaranteed money-making spot. There's no like the ceiling is very limited, but the profit is like guaranteed built in for you. You just gotta put in the work. That's a sick young. Oh, I was like, oh, what is that? Aqua of Sorbet on a greatness loading insert. That I don't know. I stayed up pretty late. I didn't crash out. I didn't sleep till like 2 o'clock. So low. I stayed up pretty late. Well, I was trying to watch that 5K, but I was drifting in and out of sleep. So then I heard Blez talking some smack about me late at night, and I was like, "What you said?" Then I fell asleep. Tanjigo. Yeah, that's my second one out of the blasters. So usually not a good sign when I'm seeing that. But yeah, Rainieri, I would absolutely, you should grade the paper, but you have to remember, and this is just from me to you guys. This is a little tidbit from me to you. Paper is very difficult to grade in a world where we're in the information age and everybody's a grading expert. Yada 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 yada. I don't even consider myself a grading expert, but especially even on that, like paper cards, I've had the worst luck with. And yes, that includes Pokemon cards as well. I've not I've not had a good gem rate on like Pokemon or anything paper. Paper's very difficult to grade. In my opinion at least. Very hard. Here's a refractor red rookie of McNeely. Yeah. But like I mean obviously Trey Johnson, obviously if you hit like for example, all of the Cooper flags, all of the Knipples, all of those is for me it's an automatic grade. Even on like the papers. But again, where you graded with is a little different, you know. Another True Blue of Awaka, Arizona True Blue. Telling you, like the Blasters has excellent value, guys. Excellent. Yeah, just again, just paper is the hardest to grade. That's all. So like on it, honestly, and sorry I'm gonna say this on the live, but you know whether that means sending it bulk to PSA or whether you're sending it bulk to BGS or Tag or whatever grading company you guys choose. I'm not saying to go one way or the other. I would do PSA, but every blue moon you would also see me do BGS. Yates. But it also depends on the condition of the card. Flag. So for example, if I had, let's say I hit, let's say I well there's no upside Bonilla. Anybody that tells you the paper spot has no value does not know what they're talking about. There's value in every single spot, no matter what. And believe it or not, vendors at card shows, they prefer you sell them the Lowe's, the Abraves, the Shea Gilgis Reptilian 10th year card, the 6th year, the 8th year cards. They prefer that because they know they're gonna buy this from you for 50 cents on the dollar, 30 cents on the dollar, and somebody's gonna come up to their booth like a kid and they're gonna say, "Oh, how much for the Shea?" And they're gonna say $3. That's the truth. That is exactly, and that's the truth. Who wouldn't pay? Who wouldn't just come up to the booth and be like, "Oh shit, yeah, oh Shea Gilgis, cool looking card for $3, sure." You know, oh shit, Kate Cunningham, 5th year card, yeah, that looks pretty sick. I'll buy that for $2, $4. Hey, take this whole stack for $20. Shit, I'm getting 10 cards for $20. Okay, like, it's a guaranteed. That's what a lot of vendors like. So there's definitely value now. But let's talk about paper, Bonilla. Paper by itself, if you're not gonna do any work, is fruitless. If you are not gonna take the work to literally be like, okay, Cam Jones, okay, no ceiling. Okay, I'll put that on the side. Yannick, okay, maybe a little bit of potential. Okay. Am I going to spend $20 grading this $1 card? Maybe not. Maybe not. Powell. But stand with me. Let me get there. Let's find one. Hold on. Let's go find. Okay, here we go. Now let's talk about this Dylan Harper base, right? Okay. Hey, this Dylan Harper paper, let's just say it's selling for $3. I don't know what these are selling for, but okay. Centering looks pretty solid, front and back, no corner issues, no big issues like that. Okay, cool. If they win a finals, he gets a ring. If he has a great finals performance, great. This $3 card might now be worth $5. That's an 80% return on your money. So now in a PSA 10, this might have went from a $30 card to a $45 card. So that's where you gotta kind of pick and choose. That's why we always say it takes work. Hannah. It's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. Another great thing about these paper cards though, that you gotta remember, you're getting your Cooper Flag. So if Cooper Flag turns out to be the mega star, if Con Canipo turns out to be the mega star, you also have that upside. You have a lot more upside than you do downsides. Lava, Kobe White to $3.99. So there's a few things that you have potential on. Am I saying it's a guarantee? No. But it's very hard not to get your money back. Burris. Ace. AJ. The base chrome. Williams. Andrew Nemhard on the Reptilian. Right, exactly. That's what I would do too. Like the guys that you think could be big. So your sleepers of the class, whatever that sleeper might be. Awaka. So like a good example would be guys like Jeremiah Fears, right? Oh, I think Jeremiah Fears, in my opinion, I'm going to try and scoop him up on the off season. Guys like Jeremiah Fears, right? That was probably my number one, I don't want to say under the radar pick, but that was my nobody's really buying him. He doesn't get a lot of love pick. Everybody was on Derek Queen flag, right? So I wouldn't necessarily grade the papers of Jeremiah Fears, but I would literally have a stack ready to go. Another blue. This time it's a reptilian. Derek White. You get anything non-paper. Anything numbered and non-paper. Awaka again. You get any chrome card, any insert, and any numbered paper. The base paper goes to the paper NBA or NIL spot. So in my opinion, you're going to get, the paper spots are going to get about, I'd say 500 cards to about maybe like 700 cards every single break. So just kind of think about that. The paper spots for NBA as well as that, you're probably going to get anywhere from about 500 to maybe about, yeah, I'd say about 500 to about 700 cards per break. Per break is what you're going to get. So again, if you're getting that, you're getting 400 cards, you could sell it 50 cents a pop. You know what I'm saying? 50 cents a pop, you're making $200 every shot. Again, is somebody going to pay 50 cents a pop for every single paper? No, but I'm just giving you that. I'm giving you that thought process, right? Yeah, these are reptilian. So you see the scales on the back? Yeah, paper is a lot of work. For a lot of us average folks, it is a lot of work. It is. But like Insignium, I'm sure you know this already, and I'm gonna throw it out there right now. Really, on the paper spots, for me, if you're taking the NBA spots, I'd be separating every flag, every knipple, and I'd be sending it into grading the second I get it there. Again, the qualified cards, right? The good centering, all like that. Yes. No, not the papers. So the paper Cooper flags, the paper con nipples goes to the paper spot. It says in the description. So, again, you're paying, I don't know, how much is the paper NBA spot? $59, whatever it is. $60. If one or two of them gem, you're guaranteed money back. Minimum guaranteed money back. Another fun thing that people like to do with paper cards, right? What do? When you go to an NCAA game, when you go to an exhibition, when you go to a signing event, people like using the paper cards because, you get them relatively cheap. Get easy signatures and everything like that. No, reptilian is chrome. Correct. It depends on the approach, right? Volume versus quality, right? Quality over quantity. And that's something that I had to deal with too, That's why, like, right now, I'm just downsizing everything. Yeah. Mason, everything that I say, please don't take it as gold, okay? Because there's a lot of people that would disagree with me too. But I'm trying to educate you and give you my real world experiences. I've personally, and when I say personally, I'm talking about prepped and submitted. I probably personally prepped and submitted. I'd say anywhere between without over exaggerating, I'd say at least about 8,000 cards in my lifetime. I'm not including those at Blez. And I've been grading for, say, about 7 years now. And at one point, it was a lot heavier. And I know guys that submitted 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 cards personally. Do I still miss? Fuck yeah, I still miss on my grading. I still miss till this day. But for the most part, I know I've learned every single time, Why is my gem rates not great? I'll tell you why, because I'm trying to sneak through. I'm trying to sneak a couple of things past. You know, I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to squeak past so I can get a couple extra tens to pay for the difference. Huh? Well, I'll be damned. How about a true bookend red of Laurie? That's as good as a superfractor in this space, FYI. That is a true red. You cannot hit these in a superfractor, ladies and gentlemen. This is the number one card you can get in the blasters. You cannot hit these in superfractors. Number to 5 true red is your number one hit that you can hit for your true chrome base. That is a grade, Laurie. 5 of 5 true red. That's cool. It's pretty impressive. You cannot hit true red autographs, guys. For those listening to me out there in the blasters. You can hit the green autos, the lava autos, the fire fractor. Number to 3 is your best autograph in this product. I'm telling you, Bowman is solid, guys. No, Cornette, this is a player break. All of our players are going natural. Cole Pete, refractor to $4.99. That was kind of impressive, though. Out of a freaking blaster. As I was saying. But yeah, Mason, honestly though, I enjoy talking about those things. I don't think the paper spot's a bad spot. Now again, keep this in mind, guys. Keep this in mind. I do too. I do too. I do too. C-dubs, every blue moon I do, I try very hard not to. The reason being is I just don't want people to say anything in the event I were to hit something massive. And I've done it in the past. I will say that. Jags will vouch for me. There is Zakiya Johnson to 99. I've hit one of one Kevin Durant with us before, and it felt wrong. I don't buy into breaks anymore though, because I'm not doing the volume thing anymore. So I really buy a lot of things buying singles. No burner account. No, I wouldn't do that. If I wanted, like, I've been buying some wrestling. Like, don't get me wrong. And I rather support my company than support other companies. That's just me. But I will also say, C-dubs, I was trying to focus on my YouTube channel and stuff, Only Hammer. So I was trying really hard to just focus on that too. And I have a lot of fun doing it, but maybe not in the niche that I'm in. We'll see. I don't think I want to keep pouring that amount of effort into it. For the casino space, I should say. I like the effort. I don't know if I like putting it into the casino space. Trae Young. I don't know yet. Lindsay. Darren Peterson. Yes, Krogos, as a matter of fact, I do. Cornelison, no, so all the paper goes to a dedicated paper spot. So again, like I've been saying, you got to read the descriptions. I actually put bold. I made that in bold. I have it on our player list as well. Hammer's instructional pole dancing. I don't always need a pole, Bergie. I don't always need a pole. Yoni. Koopa flag. Darren Williams on the Reptilian. Number 5 is next, followed by number 7, guys. Number five is next, followed by number 6. Number 7 was just added to the store, is what I meant to say. Yes. Yes. Player spots get all chrome cards, which is your chrome base, your reptilian, your red rookies, your numbered paper, your inserts, your autographs. Correct. Correct. The paper spots is just the base. That's it. Pritchard to $3.99. So this chrome card goes to the player spot. These base goes to the paper. Chrome. Paper, 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 paper. Chrome, chrome. Paper, chrome. Papers, chrome. Koopa flag. No problem. Now you gotta use berry bucks for that, CTP. I don't know if you guys have enough berry bucks. Purple True. No ink. It's a nice Devin Booker color match to $199. Ren. AJ Dipensa and Connect. You know, it's funny. This is the first case I have not seen any trace of a gold yet. Wilkinson. Usually we get at least 2 gold autos. You get 4 autos a case at least, CTP. It's been very good. We just hit true red. In 4 cases, I already hit a true red. True red. So you can hit, guys, if you haven't heard me spiel this a million times yet, let me talk to you. You can hit all correct, because you can't hit supers in this. You cannot hit any supers, only insert supers. So guys, you are chasing the insert superfractors. You are chasing every single, yes, there is. You're chasing every single color of the Bowman Chrome non-autographs except superfractors. Yes, there's, oh, and orange. No orange, right? But yes, there is reds. Yes, there is true hobby blacks. Yes, there is true hobby golds. They're all in it. Yes. There's the reptilian variations of them as well. Yes, you can hit them. You're chasing the true green shimmer, as well as the green reptilian autographs, as we've seen in this break as well. You're chasing the Fire Fractor on-card autographs number to 3. You're chasing the vet autographs, the Shea Gilgeous, the LeBron James. They sign and they are live in this product. Yes, they are. You're chasing the Platinum Paper 1-of-1s. They are live in this product. Yeah, no teams, but colors, yes. No teams, but colors, yes. Colors might be after this PSA event. We'll see. Most likely, I'm thinking I'll add it over the weekend for Monday, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, like every single, and you know what's the best part, guys? Every single case, guys, at least two of the autographs are numbered. A couple of the cases, like we had two chrome autos, we'll probably have two paper autos coming up. That's my guess. Guess. So let's see. Yeah, green. You'll know, Cornelison. Green shimmer has that FOTL shimmer effect to it. We seen some of those autos in back-to-back cases yesterday as well. The green is the exclusive, and the Firefractor is the exclusive. Oh, and the Lava autos, technically. Beringer. Hartwell. But that's what I'm trying to educate everybody on the blasters. The retail breaks that we're offering here at Blez, guys, specifically my channel, we're making sure that they're quality retail products that I can offer. Things with a real chase. And when you're spending, 15%, 20% of whatever hobby is, it is a fun stab. It's something that everybody can get involved with. If you want the guaranteed autos and the guaranteed big hits, then you go to the Blez Sports Card channel with Jags. That's at 10 o'clock. Another blue reptilian, the 150. Desmond Bain. Did I miss a Peterson? I don't think I did. Yeah, I caught the other one. Unless I missed it here. Let me just triple check. Yep. Cedric Coward. Crump. CMB. McLaughlin. He flies out. I wish they did the reptilians like they did in baseball, where it had the texture this past year. That would have been awesome. I'm not certain, Mason. I don't believe so. But that Con Canipple is probably the biggest card we've hit in a minute. Ace Bailey. Owen Freeman on the reptilian. Caleb Wilson. Oops. If it was me, guys, honestly, with the PSA grading value that we're offering at the prices that we're offering it at, it's a buy. It was a true red Knipple. True red Knipple autograph. Massive. Packer hit that in like 3 or 4 cases. I think we had a base, Steve. Nothing, nothing notable yet. Yeah, yeah. We got plenty of stacks left, Steve B. We got like 10. This is about 11 or 12 boxes left. We got time. We got time. Because every stack for me is 8 boxes. Every stack is 8 boxes. So you probably got about, I'd say, 11 or 12 boxes left. You got time. You got time. What's up, B-Dubs? Sorry, you came in earlier. I didn't mean to not tell you what's up. AJ Green. AJ Dipensa. Fisher on the Reptilian. I seen you take him in player number 1. It's not the easy. It's not the easiest too. Ironically, I don't think it's the easiest. Sub Sponge. I think Backer is. I think Backer is right when it comes. There's another LeBron for you, Steve. AJ Johnson. I really don't see any kind of correlation in this product, which is kind of a nice thing. That's a first. Grahovac on the Reptilian. Crying. No crying in basketball. See what I did there? Yeah, I don't recall hitting a Clayton either. VJ. Kisan. Lau. Fogo. I don't know if it's Fogo or Fago, but Sponge, wasn't it you that just said in the main chat that you hit something crazy out of like 1 or 2 blasters? Was it you that said you hit like a red? Speaking of red, green shimmer, no ink. Oh boy, it's Santa Claus. It's Santa Claus. That is Jags, yes, Mason. He said he saw the ham on and he got excited. That's what he said. Anderson. He's like, oh shit, this hammer guy, he's on at 6 o'clock, even though he was up at 2 o'clock watching Blez rip the 5-caser. He's like, what a great individual this handsome Hawaiian guy is. That's what he told me. That's what he said. That's why when you guys DM me when I'm off, usually I'm taking a nap. Usually. My phone goes right to do not disturb. Sends you right to my voicemail. I didn't get to finish it. Cynium, I'm not sure. I honestly didn't check my phone. I mean, we've been doing it long enough, right, Jags? I think. Let's do it, Mason. We've been doing this long enough. We kind of know what to expect already, you know. Paper cards do well, but to that degree, to that degree, the paper card ceiling, it's not a very high ceiling. It's a pretty low ceiling overall. Again, unless Flag or Kanipo is truly generational. And that's gonna take a couple of years to be seen. So to that degree, you have a decent ceiling for sure. Let's go. What's up, Lucky? Last stack, Mojo. Good luck, guys. Should see a couple autos here. Maybe our first SSP. We do have animes. Yeah, we have a great crew in the morning over here. Jared Allen on the lava to $3.99. Denia Prow on the reptilian. I don't believe you can pull a red anime from a blaster. I think you only can pull the base. I don't think you can get any parallel variation of it. Unless it was an error, but I could be wrong, but I believe the odds said you could not. Because if you can, then that's even better for you guys. Rosario. I don't think so. Again, it could be a error. We've had, we've seen errors in products before, so I wouldn't go as far as to doubt that, to be honest with you. But again, I'm just going off of the odds. I'm not gonna sit here and promote it if we don't know for a fact. I know. I haven't seen a fire yet. I need an anime. I need a fire green. Green. Oh, this is a rookie. Oh, this could be a rookie or this could be a veteran. For the Pacers. I mean, all of our autos, and there's a little bit of looks like a surface. That's in the card. That is not on the surface. That is in the card, unfortunately. Cam Jones, true green exclusive autograph. So in this case, we've not even seen a paper auto. That's in the card. That's in the card. It's not on the surface, so that's actually better for you. Trying to get the light to hit it. There you go. The centering has been a little bit tougher. D4. I know you were up all night last night. You were up with me just a couple hours ago watching that 5K, sir. Or majority of it, at least. Tops definitely does, yes. Dalen Peter. That's the best part about Tops, though. They stand behind their products, guys. Key and Anthony. I'm not saying this because we love promoting Fanatics, which we do. Especially our ownership. But in all fairness, they truly do a really good job with their replacements, with their 10-year redemptions. They really do. So I'll give that credit all day long. I don't know why there's a delay with the megas. It's possible they had to go back through their megas and maybe insert the cams, the Cam and Caden Boogers. I could see that being a potential issue. But I also seen I've also seen that some megas are already available on retail shelves. So that I don't, again, that I don't know. Harper. Look, I'll call it like it is, you know. Lewis. Obviously, there's certain things I'm never gonna say out of respect, but I'll call a spade on that, you know. A blue paper autograph that looks like a female auto. That's absolutely badass. What a freaking case. True blue paper of Sarah Strong. That's sick. I didn't see the S. I thought that was a C. That's pretty sick. I thought that was a C, so I didn't notice that was a Sarah. It's a big S. That's sick. So this was the first case we didn't get a gold auto. First case we didn't get a gold auto on. Wow. Let's go, Benny. It's a sick one. I was just going to ask if you had her. We had a lot of blue in this case, Steve B. We had a lot of blue in this case. It's pretty sick. Holloman. True purple. Wiggins to to 250. All the different colors throw me off. 199 and 250 throws me off. We had a really good color in this case. Bundalo. What happened to all of our gold reptilians? We were hitting golds in every single case yesterday. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, that's probably why you're taking her. It's probably just for the GPK. That black, or is that an insert? Might be just an insert. Yeah. Red rookie of Tonje. I don't know how to say it properly. Sorry, guys. Don't put me on a stake for that. Boopy Miller is how we end that break. Really nice break. Really, really, really nice break. That was a really nice break, guys. That's all I could say. Got one grade out of that at least. Another nice case, guys. 5 is next, yes. It's going to take, guys, it's going to take me about 5 to 8 minutes in between each break. Every break's going to take me, like I said, about 90 minutes to kind of like, I got to swap boxes every break. This time I might have to change out the trash. So it takes me a little bit of a reset time. But yeah, we can squeeze out at least 2 more breaks before Jags gets on. So take your 5s. Take your 6. We have a great room right now before our main channel goes live with all of your 5Ksers, your hobbies, your jumbos, your delights. That was a really nice case. You know what was interesting? I'll tell you something interesting about this case in just a second when I'm doing the recap. I'll tell you guys something very interesting that I noticed about this case. Still wearing his eye mask. You heard the man. So we're going to do 5 next. I'm going to just start taking out packs. Nice break. Recap. So that case did not have much paper numbered at all. We had 2 paper numbers, one being an autograph. That's the first time we've seen that. Just an FYI for anybody keeping count. That was the first time we've seen that. And we had a freaking true red. Unbelievable. Here's the recap, guys. Yeah, that might have been my most well-rounded case. Not a lot of paper numbered. That was pretty cool about that case. We had a green paper of Jared Allen, but look. Green Shimmer, Blue Reptilian, Lava, True Purple, Refractor, Blue Reptilian, True Blue, Aqua, True Green Exclusive, True Blue. We had a blue paper Sarah Strong autograph to 150. Cam Jones, True Green Exclusive auto to 99. John Tonje, Bundalo Green Reptilian autograph, and automatic grading. It's a number to 5 True Red Laurie Markkinen. Going to grading. That was pretty cool. Guys, that was the break. Bowman player number 4. Thank you, everybody.